Let's do a quick tutorial on how to attach a file to an email to send to me. Let's share my screen. All right, this may not be your class. It does not matter. It does not matter. The file I'm showing you is for information purposes only. Again, it does not matter if this is your class. I'm showing you how to do it. I'm going to download myself a file. I have to get rid of my previous ones first. Nah, we'll just roll with it. I'm going to download my file. Here we go. Here is the file. I have modified it to put my name here, different things. Now I need to save it. I need to save it. I'm going to save it to my computer. File, either save as or save a copy. Left to right. Browse. Way at the top, that specific downloads. This is just where I'm putting it so I can find it easily and so that I know it's on that computer. Downloads, and I'm going to call it, oh goodness, because I need to name it something else than what I've already been doing, right? So I have saved it here. I've saved it here. I'm done with it. I am ready to email it to my professor, which is me. And because I know I have to send the actual file and not a shared link, I'm going to be very careful I attach my file. All right. New, I'm in the Southeastern student email. Well, I'm in the professor email, but you're going to be in your student email. Notice that I am not in Canvas. I am not in Canvas sending it in the inbox. I went to my actual email, and I'm going to create a new email. Yours may say compose, yours may say new. I don't know what yours looks like, but you need to start a new email. I'm going to type whoever it's to. I'm going to put in the subject. I'm going to type what the email is about because you know how to do this. We're just attaching emails. All right, I want to attach the actual file, Somewhere on your screen, you're going to have a paper clip that means attach a file, okay? Now look right here. If I click the arrow, I have options, but I just want to attach a file, right? Simple. So I click the paper clip and I get the same thing. So I'm going to browse this computer because I know I saved it to this computer. I watched myself, right? So browse the computer. I know I put it right up there in that specific downloads folder, and I called it practice file. And it thinks for a second, and see what it looks like right here? There is the actual file. Now let me show you what, I went blank there for a second. Let me show you what a shared link looks like. Let me show you how I know the difference, okay? So that one was from my computer. It is sitting right here in that downloads folder in this PC, which you already know means on that computer you're on, all right? Now let's do a link to a shared file in OneDrive. Let's go back up here and attach a file, and I'm going to go to OneDrive. And I'm just going to choose one. We'll do email components. See where it says share a link? I can attach it, and it's a file. Let's go back up here and do a link. OneDrive, email components, and let's share the link. Okay, here is where you can see the difference. Here's where you can see the difference. See how these two are the actual file, which means you saved it, that specific file is attached. Down here, this is a link to a file sitting in your OneDrive. Yes, my phone just made noise. But this is a link to a file in your OneDrive that is shared. Now, I don't accept shared files. If you email me that file, hang on a second, my phone is going to bother me. If you email me the file, then it's whatever you finished right there. It's that file. It can't be modified anymore. But a link to a shared file, so you could email me a link to a shared file on, say, Saturday, and you could continue to modify that file up until the time I looked at it. That is why I don't accept links to shared files, because you can continue to modify those. I want the actual file. This was a little more complicated than I wanted it to be, but I hope that helped a little bit. So for this class, for any of my classes that you're in, I need you to submit or attach the actual file, not a link to a shared file.